Ich habe auch noch keine Benachrichtigung auf dem Handy gekriegt. Jetzt läuft der Stream.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30.
So, dann wollen wir mal.
They're out and set. First and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game.
2013.
Salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Staying on the ground with Ford.
Ja, Digga, wie alle frei blockt.
Gets it forward all the way to the 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10, here's Watson. That's complete, David Njoku. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Here's Watson, first and 10. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on
schedule.
That kind of completion right there on first down. What opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Stark.
Second and 3 now.
Alter.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku.
Jetzt hat er Dritter und Inches.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and short, it's Watson. Complete beyond the marker.
Oh, das passt doch wieder. Mann. Da steht auch 2,5 wie ich.
You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Sticking to the air with Watson.
Incomplete. 210.
Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right in the bounds.
Was mache ich?
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Play action. It's Watson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And it's a nice game,
Wieder Dritter und Inches. Digga, das kann nicht sein, Mann.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Watson on 1st and 10. Near the goal line.
Fumble doch, Mann.
And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the gun, it's 4. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Watson now.
Ah, er macht einen Touchdown.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Mhm.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Mhm.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ja. Wahnsinn.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And that's good.
Das war Najee Harris.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, give to Harris. He's contained at the line for no gain.
Digga, wie er da durchbricht.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Es ist Quarter fertig. Jetzt mal den Cheat Post Comeback auf die rechte Seite.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Play action, Fields.
Digga, wie schnell er durchbricht, das ist echt krass, ey. Jetzt 3. und 10.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Fields looking to throw.
Digga, wie... Oh, ich hab doch werfen gedrückt, Mann. Braucht wieder 10 Jahre. Lächerlich.
He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Watson now off play action. It's complete to Ford. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a complete defense.
Seit 4 und 1, er muss punten.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Er macht einen Panther in die 12, Digga.
That kick goes out and I call it about the 12-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ja, wie können die da so durchbrechen? Das verstehe ich nicht. Das verstehe ich echt nicht.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find.
Hab ich, ja.
It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Och, Digga. Ich intercepte das Ding. Wollte ich gar nicht hinwerfen, Mann.
Second and long, they didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming, and they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness, and I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Watson. This throw is caught. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Er kommt da einfach durch, weil die Mitte aufmachen.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way.
Oh, jetzt gibt's eine Flagge.
Offensively.
His kick is good for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A pistol snap. Fields. Taken in by Harris. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running behind center with Harris. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped that time by Mark Robinson. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Browns in a dime set, third down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 48. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. Off play action, it's Fields. Buying some time left. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there.
Der war auch riskant, aber geklappt.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set now, first and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27.
Boom, Touchdown mit dem Fake.
Pickens the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good,
Eigentlich ja, außer er stellt das Ding, außer er stellt einen Spieler da wirklich nach hinten hin.
offensively, you got to get that skill player down.
Hast du gesehen?
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
War aber knapp, eigentlich war ich zu nah dran für das Play, Digga. Soll ich ihn mal zurücklaufen lassen? Ich lasse ihn mal zurücklaufen, Digga. Gucken, ob ich ihn stoppen kann. Ah, klasse, Digga. 39, schön 9 Yards geschenkt, ey.
The Browns, nice field position here as
No.
they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Complete out to the right. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, here's Watson.
Digga, Queen, du bist doch da. Meine Fresse, ey. Ach, Digga. Er fummelt. Ich hab ihn. Weil er mit dem Quarterback durchgehen wollte. Nix da.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Ja.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Ich hab gerade einen First Down geholt.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane field, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Slot-Sale? Nein, ich mache jetzt einen Run wieder.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Oh, er ist direkt da. Ich habe ihn auch ins angefangen. Ja. Ja.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. So we finished 2 quarters after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Ford.
Er kann da durchspazieren, immer wie er will, ey. 2 und 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Browns a first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Fängt ihn nicht wichtig, 2 und 10.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, it cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Completed over the middle.
Ach man, 3. und 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Es gab keinen Run. Ach, Digga.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ja, mein Spieler ist doch schon da. Das kann nicht sein, er lässt ihn stehen wie ein Vollnachtisch.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They'll take an option to the right on first down. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 19. Pass complete to Thrash. He's able to get this down to the 13. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now Ford. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Wow.
another one for Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Jetzt zweimal kein Jahr zugelassen, 3. und 7.
On the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Here's Watson. Escapes the pocket.
Ach, Digga, das gibt's nicht, dass er das First Down damit holt, Mann. Ich stehe doch vor ihm.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where the defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone. It's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ah, schon zu spät. Ist ja weil Delay, das kannst du mir nicht so ansagen, das Delayed. Interception. Wichtig. Wichtig.
Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Noch scheiße. Ach, Digga. Das wusste ich nicht, dass wenn ich in der Endzone gesackt werde mit dem Dings, dass ich da... Wahnsinn.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing from near his own goal line.
Wichtig. Guck dir das Play an.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And a massive hit at the end.
First down.
Baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action, Fields.
Ach, Digga. Er bricht mit 2 Leuten durch. Ich habe keine Chance, Digga. Ich habe einfach keine Chance, weil er wieder einen Blitz spielt, Mann. 2. und 20.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Najee takes this one. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the nice gain is
13 Yards geholt mit dem Run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Meiner?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's on the move. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told
Kann ich jetzt den vierten ausspielen?
Good thing he listened to it.
Ich stehe 4 und 1. Obwohl es letztes Quarter ist. Ja, es steht unentschieden. Ach, Digga.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over.
Das ist jetzt kacke. Jetzt hatte ich 4. und 1. Es ist letztes Quarter und steht unentschieden. Müsste das im Regelwerk nochmal verankern.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. This is Ford on the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Ford. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing is Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, ball at the 36. Working from the gun, Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. Into the hands of
Wie alleine er da ist.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now.
Ja, wie kann er sich jedes Mal da reinschmeißen? Ich stehe vor ihm, er drückt mich komplett rein. Ja, es macht keinen Spaß, ey.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's 4.
Der kann durchspazieren, wie er will. Ich werde... Digga, nee.
They gain
Nee,
14
ey.
on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Digga, alle wurden geblockt, komplett. Egal, wen ich genommen... Ach, Digga.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy.
Kommt noch an die 1-Yard-Linie, Mann. 2001, Digga. Das ist so schlecht. Wie kann er sich immer... Er beugt sich immer so nach vorne, dass man ihn nicht aufhalten kann.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Forward running to the right.
Er drückt sich wieder rein. Ich kann ihn nicht verteidigen, sein Running Back. Ich kann ihn nicht verteidigen, Mann. Hurensohn, Digga. Fort.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Ah, schießt das Ding aus dem Stadion raus.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a give to Harris. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Good.
Fields out of the gun. This ball's caught by Pickens. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 7. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk. Back to throw it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. To throw. He connects downfield on 4.
Slot safety, bitte.
What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Searches from the pocket.
Ach, Digga, den fängt er nicht. Pickens, Mann.
George Pickens, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ich hab's angehalten.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it.
Preschen sofort durch,
But the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw.
Fängt er nicht.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now.
Ja, er prischt durch, Digga. Ich habe gar keine Zeit. Meine O-Line ist heute überhaupt nicht da. 0. 0, Digga.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals.